Yes, sir, ladies and gentlemen. We're here in Key Largo today with Michael Fazio and the Cobra Bravo 1 drives. Excuse me, the Bravo 1 drives. What happened was they ran into a little bit of corrosion here and some around the O-ring gasket. This is the intake port for the vacuum side of the intake for the Bravo drive. So what I had happen was there was some corrosion right in this specific area right here, about 20 thousandths down right here. So what I did was I brought it down to 25 thousandths with using this little mill file, and I marked it off with some white alcohol paint. And I made another notch over here on this side with 25 thousandths, one over here for 25 thousandths, and one here for 25 thousandths. And I'm using that oil seal for the 25 thousandths, which is exactly 25 thousandths. And I'm going to take this mill file and flat surface the whole perimeter around the drive face, acting as a milling machine, as the file is going to act as a milling machine, as the name of the file implies, a mill file. And once I flat plane this down, I will redo this notch by taking a Dremel tool. This notch and this notch here, I will just take a Dremel tool and notch out the notches again. And the whole process should take less than 4 hours to do, whereas if I would have had to drive the drives to Miami, it could be 3 hours of driving time, and just there and back, and 3 hours there and back to pick the drives up, a few hours in phone calls to find the right location, and then hope that the fellow welded the thing without doing some more damage to the drive itself than the drive already has. So at this point, I find it simpler to just rework the drive myself with a flat file and not have to deal with depending on anybody else with a welder to not blow a hole in the side of the drive, to not melt something, to get the job done in the allotted period of time. It is just simpler to take the file and work for 3 hours with the file rather than driving back and forth to Miami and driving 150 miles. It's Memorial Day weekend. It's a beautiful day to work on the boat. And today is Sunday of Memorial Day weekend. And at this point, ladies and gentlemen, I have to tell you, this drive is done and ready to be painted. 100% done and ready to be painted. And the surface on that drive is perfect. I have it pressure washed, sandblasted, and etched. And I'm ready for a primer. And this drive, let's see, there's a couple of people getting ready to go party out at the sandbar, and that particular boat is a party boat for sure. I don't want to get involved with that conversation. Anyway, this is the drive. I made a little stanchion here out of some driftwood and some blocking. Naturally, Zeus is in the background paying attention to everything that's going on. This is the work area. And these are the tools that are necessary to do the surface grinding and some datoing with that particular air grinder. And the sledgehammer is for the bracketing. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Michael Fazio in Key Largo saying Happy Memorial Day weekend. Happy Memorial Day weekend. And look at my face, how big it is. I need to get a bigger camera, ladies and gentlemen. Have a nice day. Signing off from Key Largo in the Florida Keys.